welcome back to my channel. Happy 2026, even though the first month is almost over. I just haven't made a video this year. So today I am getting ready, so I figured you could get ready with me. I'm going to meet a friend. I'm gonna go pick her up from work and we're gonna go get sushi. So I am very excited. I've been a little bit of a hermit recently, so it'll be nice to hang out with some friends. I just air wrapped my hair, that's why I look a little crazy. I never air wrap my hair. My sister took my air wrap, but I finally have it back and I never really got good at it, so we're gonna see if this looks good or not. It might just look crazy, but that's okay. Yeah, I just went in with this topical primer. I've talked about this before. It's really good for acne scars. And then this primer is really good, but I think it definitely breaks my skin out. It's the e.l.f. Power Grip. I know you've heard of this probably. I'm not going to use it today. Just because I'm just going out to dinner. Like, if I need my makeup on all day, then I will use it, but I just need it for a few hours. I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. face cream with SPF 30. I have super dry skin. The older I've gotten, like, my skin went from being the oiliest to literally the driest. So I love super thick moisturizers, and I really like this one because it has SPF. So I hope everyone's been doing really well. My biggest life update at the moment is that I got BTS tickets. I am so excited. I'm going with my mom, some family, my friends. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. Okay, I just went in with this tinted SPF from Neutrogena. I've just been using it for years. I don't like foundation. I never have. I don't think I ever will. This step is definitely like, don't take any advice from me. I'm just doing what works for my skin. Shoot, I forgot. Anyway, so I dollop some SPF and then moisturizer on my face. Normally before I do that, I would add concealer. Just to any places I need a little extra help. My skin was doing like amazing. I thought I was finally done with acne and then came back just a little bit, but not too bad. So I'm just tapping out this concealer, which it's winter, so everything I own is way too dark for me. I feel like compared to my skin, I have a really pale face. I don't know. Okay, now that the concealer, like, and honestly, we're not going for full coverage, so it doesn't matter. Now that the concealer is patted in, I then mix the SPF and the moisturizer on my face. So I kind of just swirl them together. And then I take a really compact brush and I spread it out. And then I go in with a big fluffy brush and blend it out even more. And then I'll add concealer if I want to, but honestly, today I don't care. Maybe just a little bit. I'm trying to act all tough, but no, I definitely want just a tiny bit. Okay, just a few spots. My beauty blender is in my bathroom because I washed it, so I'm just gonna use my finger and then go in with this little brush. But yeah, I was in line for BTS tickets 3 days in a row. I thought it was gonna kill me. I thought the Ticketmaster war was gonna kill me because I needed 6 tickets for everyone. And yes, tickets acquired. It's such a relief. After that first day when I didn't get tickets and I had to send out a text to everyone, like, I just felt like I had let everyone down. Like, no one was mad at me, obviously, but, you know, we were all pretty upset. And then I was able to get tickets on Friday, during Friday's pre-sale, and then on Saturday during general sale. I was 2,000th in line during the general sale, which is just, I can't even believe it. I'm just so lucky because I've definitely been there, like, in a place where you can't get tickets and it sucks. So I'm just, you know, I do not take it for granted. I'm very happy to have tickets. But yeah, that's kind of consumed my whole week, BTS tickets. But other than that, I know I said I was being a hermit, but I did go to Disney yesterday with my mom. We just got some snacks and walked around Magic Kingdom at Epcot, so it was nice. It was so beautiful out, so you know, it was just nice to get out of the house. I've just gotten in a bad cycle of working and then taking a nap and then having cereal for dinner, and I definitely need to stop doing that. So maybe this week will be the week I change. I just went in with my favorite blush of all time, the Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Dusk, and just gonna pat it out a little more. With my fluffy brush. And then I have the Charlotte Tilbury highlighting wand, and when I took it on the plane, it got so messy. I think the altitude of the plane like totally messed it up, and yeah, so I just take a brush now because I can't even use the tip. I do a highlighter on my nose, and I love doing it on my eyelid, but I have such sensitive eyelids that, like, I can't do it because then they get dry and cracky. As cute as it is, I just cannot do anything on my eyes, like on my eyelids. Tapping this out with my finger, super cute. Then I'm gonna go, I don't do this every day, but I'm gonna go in with this brown eyeliner and add some freckles. I mean, really just go over the ones I already have that got covered up by makeup. Now that all of our liquid products are on, I'm gonna go in with the setting spray. This is the Tarte one. It's not my favorite, it's just what I have. So I like to set all the liquid. Now I'm gonna go in with dry stuff. Then we're gonna set that with powder. Okay, let's see. Let's do brows next. So I either use an eyebrow pencil or this palette has seen better days. Look, it's like completely broken. This is my travel makeup palette. It's from Tarte. They don't have it anymore, which is really scary because I'm gonna need to replace it soon and they don't have it. They don't even have a similar one. Like, I just love this because this is a bronzer, blush. I use this for highlight, these for brow shades. Like, it's literally the perfect palette. Also, this brush has definitely seen better days, but that's okay. Yeah. I go back and forth between using eyeshadow and eyebrow pencils for my brows. I also just kind of fill in what I already have. Because if I start getting crazy with shaping and stuff, then my brows look crazy. So we're just gonna fill them in. Some days they turn out thin. I think today is gonna be a thin brow day. Other days they come out very thick and voluminous. And I also go back and forth between like liking thin brows or thick brows. Okay. See, this is the problem. This one's always so easy, and then this brow, like, I don't know. I was trying to trim my brows today, and I realized like there's like a slit here almost. I don't know what that's about, but we're gonna try and match my other eyebrow. As long as they're cousins, they don't even have to be sisters. As long as they're cousins, that is good enough for me. I have been listening to so much Alpha recently. My music taste, like, people always comment on it. They're like, girl, like, we don't know what kind of music you like. And I truly just like all kinds of music except country. That's like the one I'm not big on. I mean, there's a few country songs I like, but I like all music except country, and of course my little sister, that's her favorite. But anyways, I've been listening to so much Alpha. He's a Dominican rapper. I'm sure you've heard his songs even if you don't recognize his name, but it's so funny because like when I play him in the car, sometimes I'm like, girl, you better keep an eye on the speedometer because you're feeling yourself a little too much right now. And fun fact, which I've talked about it on here before, that's good enough by the way, but you may not know, I didn't get my license until last March. I got it last St. Patrick's Day. And I'm 23 years old, so I got it right before I turned 23. I was afraid to drive for so long, but as soon as I got my license, as soon as I got my license, I have driven everywhere. Like, now I drive all my friends everywhere. Not afraid to drive anywhere. So if you have a fear of driving, like, honestly, for me at least, I just had to wait till I was ready. Like, once you're ready, like, you will hit the ground running. If I would have started driving when I was 16, I would have been like such a scaredy cat. I wouldn't drive on the highway. But since I waited, I think it really helps my confidence. And yeah, now I love driving. I bought a car in October, which I'm so happy about. Like, also this is the one size setting powder. And I'm just gonna go in with this poof, which was brown to start off with. Okay, it's not that dirty. Yeah, I bought a car in October, and oh my gosh, like, it was my first big purchase, and it was pretty nerve-wracking, you know, like, obviously, because I had my dad's old car, and so I didn't technically need a new car. I just wanted one, and I was like, it would be good to help build my credit and all this stuff. But I eventually bit the bullet. I went by myself and got my car, and yeah, I'm just super happy. I feel like that also makes driving more fun, being in a car that's yours and that, you know, you're proud to own. It was a used car, but yeah, I'm still really happy and grateful to have it. It was like, it had like 7,000 miles, so I got a really good deal on it. It's basically brand new, but I'm just talking about whatever comes to mind. I definitely want to film some videos coming up here. Since I got, well, I didn't get her, my family, since I got the new puppy, it's just a little chaotic. I don't know, I was gonna add a little more blush with this Trixie and Katya blush duo. Isn't this so cute? It's super pigmented though, so I need to be careful. And definitely I should have done this before I powdered, but that's okay. I'm gonna just tap in the middle and then see, doesn't that make such a difference? Anyways, yeah, new puppy makes it hard to film videos because, you know, puppies are loud. She's actually not a loud barker like her brother, but you know, she still makes puppy noises. And then before Christmas, like right before Christmas, we had to put my oldest dog down. She was almost 13, so it was obviously devastating, but you know, it's a little unexpected, but we knew the time was coming. Anyways, that's sad. We don't need to be sad. I just added a little bit of this because I think it's so pretty. Then this year, my only big plans are seeing BTS. I'm going to see Twice in March. I'm going to see Conan Gray in March too. I'm just gonna get Pitbull tickets in May, and then I'm going to the Keys for spring break. Even though I'm not a student anymore, like my little sister is still in school, so I sound like such a mom, but like when you have someone in your house still in school, like your life revolves around the school schedule. So I still say things like, oh, it's winter break, even though I have work. I'm like, anywho, you may know what I mean. Also, this is the YSL one. It's a trial one, and I went out and bought it because it's so good. And yes, I curl my lashes wet. Do not kill me. So pretty. My eyelash curler, since I do curl my lashes wet, the eyelash curler is, I don't want to talk about it. I really need to clean it. But do this side a little bit more. But anyways, what are you guys up to this year? What are your big plans? Oh my god, I also, for Christmas, my best friend got me a tarot deck, so I've been really into tarot. I've always been like I've always had good intuition and been really interested in it, but I never bought a deck until my friend got me one. And now yeah, I read the cards every day. And even before I got my tarot cards, I was saying like 2026 is just gonna be an amazing year. And you know, there's a lot of hate in the world right now, and a lot of bad things going on, scary things going on, but, well, I hate to say but because I'm not trying to disregard that, but I do feel like better things are coming, and I don't want to sound like a crazy person, but also I'm going to go in with this lip liner really quick. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with this ankle brush and kind of just, this one's really hard to blend, so I gotta go in right away and try and blend it with the brush. But I just have a good feeling about this year. I don't want to get, we don't need to get too serious or deep about it, but I just have a feeling that 2026 is gonna be a great year. Okay, after I do that shade, I do it in my little Cupid's bow. I then take this one size, which low-key needs to be sharpened. This is in the shade Guys, I don't know what shade it is. I'm sorry. Also, this wasn't really a makeup tutorial. It was more of a get ready with me. If you guys want a makeup tutorial, or like, I feel like I do so many makeup videos, but if you would like a in-depth tutorial, or kind of just like what products I use, even though I think I've talked about them all already, I would love to film that. So next, I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in the fair version. I love this one. Okay. And then after that, I don't know, literally in the past month, my lip routine has become like a 5-step routine. I'm going back in with a little concealer, and I don't use super light concealer, so it's not going to be like the Alabama Barker lip, but I still go in with concealer in the middle. I just really like what it does to the color and the tone. And then on top, I'm going in with this MAC Score Gloss in the shade Lower Cut. It's a dark brown. I really like the lip routine right now. Okay, and then we use setting spray, we powdered, and now we're using more setting spray just to really lock it all in. And then my final step, which I'm gonna do later when I get up to finish my hair, I put hairspray on my eyebrows instead of like eyebrow gel. I used to go through eyebrow gel so fast, like literally I'd need a new one every week, so I started using hairspray because that's what drag queens do. And it's a great alternative. I just spray it on my finger and then pat, 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 pat. And yeah, my brows don't move all day. Okay. That is my face, and look at this. I never curl my hair because I have a lot to do with this hair, but I never curl it because I just have so much hair that sometimes I feel like the curls don't look good, but I'm gonna brush it out with the comb, and then hopefully it looks good. But this is where I'm gonna end the video. This is my face today. This is basically like my everyday that I'm getting ready to leave the house routine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to talk to you soon, and yeah, sweet dreams.